All right. So you share a little bit about your health journey, your personal health journey, maybe what it was like before you ever came to work at Averio and how that might have changed now that you're working at Averio.
Okay. So my health journey has gone through the gamut over the years with different challenges. I've fortunately been able to navigate, or at least work in the direction of utilizing holistic medicine in some capacity to help me work with most of it. However, with that, there were still some gaps in what type of treatment I was needing to get to a more optimum place with my health. Most recently, I had a surgery that after the surgery, there was a lot of inflammation in the body. Naturally, the body was going through shock from having such a large surgery. And during the surgery, with the body being crossing, the incisions crossing meridian points, my lung deflated in it as well. So I was fortunate enough, being that I work here, to be able to have the accessibility of the doctors and the staff here to come in and have treatment within 48 hours of being released from the hospital. And within just a few moments, one of the doctors was able to do some pressure points and some laser work on me while adjusting me, and was able to reinflate my lung almost instantaneously, which was great. You could even tell in my voice and in my posturing what that would do.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, even just over the course of a few days and then continuing over the weeks, coming in and having treatments done, adjustments done, different types of therapies that we offer here at the Institute made a huge difference in getting the tissues and the swelling to go back down, helping my body to heal on a faster level. And in comparison to someone else who would have had the exact same procedure, I moved along quite quickly and without the need of a lot of pain medication.
Yeah.
So it was a really great experience for that. I would say it easily cut my healing time in half.
And it was great for us because you were able to come back to work.
Right.
So
Exactly.
we're excited about that as well. So Gurbani, share, what do you enjoy about working at Averio Health Institute?
There's so many things. It's hard to say, to narrow it down in a short time, but some of the things that I really love here is the complete approach that we take to healthcare. We don't just look at the symptoms. We actually consider the patient. We consider what's going on in their environment, in their emotional body, in their physical body, their dietary needs. There's so many layers to what we're doing here that it's just makes a huge difference in the outcome with each patient. I also really love the individual approach. It's not just cookie cutter. You come in and you're going down this, like, conveyor belt of what you're supposed to do. Each patient's looked at individually for what their needs are. There's so many tests done here that we really see the big picture of where we're going with the patients. And so then everything's customized for what they need to make them have the best outcome from themselves. And then also, as a staff, I love my job. I love getting to work with each of these patients. I love everybody that I work with here, each individual approach, our knowledge that we bring to it, working in such a beautiful environment. And I often say I get to go home and stand in awe, with what we've accomplished that week with a particular patient.
Absolutely.
There are many times that I go home with tears in my eyes of just feeling good about what we do here and what we offer.
Yeah, that's very true. Very cool. Have you referred anyone to the Institute, and why, if you have?
I have. I've referred a few people here. One of the patients that I work with, I referred to, he had a torn ACL, or excuse me, not ACL joint, but a torn glenohumeral joint, and needed some work. He did, with working with the doctors, is going to have another procedure done before he comes back to be here as a full patient, but utilized with coming in and working with the doctors, taking on their knowledge base. He's made dietary changes, so he's already made a huge difference in being on the preparedness for what's coming with the surgery, and then that will only help his healing process go that much faster on the other end. Another patient that I've referred here is someone that I've worked with, and he is a cancer patient, and I work with him, and I've worked with him over the course of the past year and a half, and then he has been living out in California. But he's come back up here and just spent a week at the Institute, and I keep up with him and we do follow-ups, and he's really seeing a huge turnaround already.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, I have referred numerous people, and well, even my own mother, to be quite honest. She was a patient here. Obviously that says a lot when you send your own parent to a place. And she just, the difference of what we were able to offer here at the Institute has made her life just turn around completely.
Wonderful. And just wonderful. And just to wrap it up, is there anything that you'd like to share just about yourself outside of work, your likes, interests, passions, besides, you know, what you do as part of the team here?
Well, obviously my passion is healthcare.
Yeah.
Natural
That's
health.
very noticeable.
Thank you. But just natural living in general. I'm a homesteader, so I grow organic food. I raise my own chickens, pasture-raised chickens, and I spend as much time in nature, hiking around and spending time on the waterways if I can. And otherwise, I like to sew and do handcrafts and cook and just, you know, typical homesteader type stuff.
Busy.
Yes, stay busy in the country. So
excellent. Well, thank you so much.